Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is a take two review on the updated Kylie Jenner lip kits. The reason I'm doing this is because there has been a reformulation from the first launch to the second launch, and I just like to be thorough. So I took this silver permanent marker and I put a dot on the top of the liner and a dot on the top of the original liquid lipstick formula to ensure that I don't mix up the two. The original one I tried was in Candy K, and just to do a fair comparison between colors, I bought the second one in Candy K as well. The ingredients on here are different, so we're going to see if the updated formula is better or worse or the same as the original. So just like always, guys, I exfoliated my lips before I did my makeup. I've been using my Sarah Happ lip scrub in Midnight Blueberry. And I have moisturized my lips with my Kaplan MD Lip 20 Balm before I did my makeup. I just removed the excess. So the packaging looks identical. This actually looks a little more pink. Do you see this? This is the new one and this is the original one. They don't look like the same color at all. The labels on the bottom are different. It almost looks as though I would think that they changed manufacturing, to tell you the truth. The lip liners appear to be identical in color. So first I'm going to line my lips. Let me zoom in for application. I'm just going to line this half of my lips to see if that affects transfer or comfort or anything like that. Now I'll just give this a good shake. The smell is exactly the same, a very strong butterscotch smell, although this one looks more liquidy than my other one did. Now I'll just fill in my lips. It went on very nice. It's not streaky. I do feel like this formula is significantly thinner than this one. So let me show you real quick up close the difference. Here is the first formula. And if you can see, it's kind of moussey and creamy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just, see it even on the brush, it's just moussier. Now the second one, they're not even the same color. Original Candy K, updated Candy K. Significantly more watery. And holy crap, these already feel very dry. If you guys have not seen my first review of these, I will link that below. I was pretty impressed with the first formula. Not the family, but the first formula was good. Since this is a take two review, I am going to basically be comparing the old formula and the new formula, and I will also show you some comparable dupes. I am still messing with my background and all of that, so bear with me, guys. So again, you guys know how I do these. I will give this a total of 8 hours worth of untouched wear. I will not retouch this. I will not apply a gloss. I'll go about my day. I typically try to break my check-ins up into 4 hours and 4 hours. Today is Wednesday. I do have Janine, and I've been working all morning and afternoon, so I'm getting a later start than I cared to, but I want to get this up. So I'm going to do my first check-in in about 2 hours, and then the last check-in in the remaining 6 hours to give this a total of 8 hours worth of wear. It's currently 1:40. I will see you guys a little before 3:30 before I have to leave. Hey guys, it's 3:13. I'm actually not going to have a chance to get into all the stuff that I've just researched on these because I have to pick up Janine at 3:35 from school, so I have to leave fairly quickly. But I wanted to do this check-in, and then when I come back from hanging out with her, we're gonna go get our nails done and go out to eat and have a nice little girl day. I will come back and tell you all of these details, all the stuff I found, color swatches, all of that stuff, because I can't be late. So I'm just casual in a hoodie today. It's a little overcast here in the city. I'll zoom in to show you. I have only drank an iced chai tea. These are significantly more dry than the first formula. I'm going to show you guys more color swatches up close. These colors are nothing alike, and they both say Candy K. It hasn't worn away anywhere. It is dry. I'm wanting to lick the corners of my lips. We will see once I eat something. I haven't had a chance yet. So again, it's only been like 2 hours since I put it on. So after I really put it through the test tonight, I'll let you guys know. So I will see you guys in another 6 hours. Hey guys, it's 9/11, 8 hours after initial application of this. As always, I will zoom in to show you the wear. It's actually held up pretty well. I did eat a quesadilla with this, and I'll get into why I really just didn't care what I ate after I researched more of these ingredients. I do have a slight discoloration ring on here. They are dry. They're making me lick my lips. I will say this formula compared to the other formula has really settled more so in my lips and made them look really dry. You can see there's just a little discoloration there. So before I get into this review, I hate that I even have to say this, but it never fails. This is a review. I'm going to be saying some good things and bad things. You know what a review is without any bad things? It's a commercial. I'm not trying to sell you anything. If anything, all I'm trying to do is help you save some money. So if you want to be one of those lunatic super fans, like, she's just a little girl, give her time, she's learning. Blah. So if this is you, go away. If you are extremely sensitive towards celebrities or brands and you think that it's your job to go defend people that you don't know that frankly probably wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, please don't watch this video. The moment an 18-year-old or whatever takes, $40 from me from a product, that gives me the right to critique it and review it. If that is hurting someone's feelings because they're young, don't get involved in business. I really don't know what else to say. I'm not being vindictive or nasty. It's people that don't want to hear facts, frankly, hurt my brain. Just like how some of you may think that you're entitled to critique me just because I make videos, everyone's fair game. Believe me, Kylie Jenner does not give a shit what I have to say about these lipsticks or her family. She's laughing all the way to the bank. So I don't have some ulterior motive to try to bring down the Kardashian clan. So first, there's nothing on the back of this hand. We do have transfer, where I didn't really have any with the other one. Someone did tell me on Instagram tonight that Kylie apparently said that you're not supposed to put more of these on because it makes it worse, but I don't know anybody that would just want to put a bomb on a liquid matte lipstick. Kind of defeats the purpose. For argument's sake, I will do half my lips with the lipstick to fill in, and the other half I will put on some balm to see how that works. So right there. It layered just like the other one did, which was, it layered well. And right here, it definitely feels better. I'll give that a minute to dry while I talk to you guys, and then we'll do a close-up to check that out, how it lasted. So if you guys watched my first review, again, I will link that below. If you guys watched that review, I actually liked that first lip kit formula. They ranked number 6 for me at the time. And that was despite the shit customer service, waiting like a month to get my stuff, not hearing back from them, yada, yada, yada. Again, watch that video. No need to rehash. This new formula is bullshit, and frankly, I'm disgusted by the ethics of this company. Well, typically I try my best to be respectful of a product and a brand, even if I don't care for it. I feel like since they want to play, we can have a little fun here too. So my last critique of the Kardashian clan, I got a lot of angry people saying didn't understand why I think Kylie Jenner is stupid. So let's ask her, shall we?
I just wanted to answer a few questions for you guys about 2016. Like, I feel like every year has a new energy, and I feel like this year is really about like the year of just realizing stuff, and everyone around me, we're all just like realizing things. 2016, looking good.
Damn girl, that's fucking deep. So in my last review, I discussed about how the original ColourPop Ultra Matte formulas and even their revamped ones were different than these original Kylie Jenner lip kits. I compared the ingredients and I broke it down, and basically the lip pencils were identical. The ColourPop ones did have a few different preservatives and additives in there, but otherwise they're identical. So the pencil pulls all the way out of it. Can you see this? And that's not sharpened. It like slides in, and then I can like try to push it back in. But so in that, I had speculated that I believe that her lip liners were being made by ColourPop's factory, which is Spatz Labs. Since I've been doing some reading and in a couple of my trade magazines, a few other articles, Laura Nelson, which is one of the creators, her and her brother John are the owners of ColourPop. They are also the owners of Seed Beauty, and they are also the owners of Spatz Lab. Spatz Lab was rumored to make both Kylie Jenner's lip kits and ColourPop's formula. I read on an article on Refinery 29, and there was one called Fashionista that I will cite and link below for you guys to read the entire article. They were asked, a representative from ColourPop actually commented that ColourPop does not use Spatz Lab for their products, that they make everything in-house. Now, they are a few doors down from their mailing address, so they're right next to each other. So right here, if you guys look up seedbeauty.com, right on that main page, it shows ColourPop and Kylie Cosmetics. I want to read to you because I find this somewhat appalling, what they put on their site. So let me read this to you. So Seed Beauty, is it really possible to farm new brands quickly? Based on the principles of Sci2 product development, Spatz integrated innovation system, our vision is to bring new cosmetic brands to market as quickly as possible. Forget the endless months of market research, theorizing, and building products that end consumers may not want. Instead, Sci2 startup aims to get brands and products to market faster than anyone else in history. We then determine in the real world if there is indeed demand for the brand and its products. We have completely rethought traditional brand design, breaking every rule about how to create new ventures. Sure, every company has their own branded development process, but they are all essentially the same. Seed is truly different. Sci2 Startup is our unique process that brings new brands to market, unprecedented speeds. By using Sci2 Startup, speed wins. So basically, blah, blah, blah. They said the old way, too much time and money is spent before the brand's launch building product brand that most likely will not be accepted in its first generation. Blah, blah, blah. The bottom part is the worst. It says the focus is on speed, not perfection. Perfection comes from creating as many trials as possible. Basically, what you just told me there is you throw shit against the wall and see what sticks, and then when it's broken, you'll worry about fixing it later. At $5 and $6 ColourPop prices, I don't really have a problem with that. When I'm spending, after tax and your exorbitant shipping, I'm paying $40 for your lip kit, I've got a problem with that. I went through and compared the back of both of these boxes. The formula has changed significantly. The ingredients for this Candy K and Clueless from ColourPop are identical. ColourPop does have a few other ingredients in theirs, which are preservatives and a few other filler products, basically. But if anything, every single thing that's in these Kylie Jenner lip kits is in a ColourPop formula. So the ColourPop just has a few more things. You would think that the more expensive brand would have the extra products, but no. And I even went as far as to compare the coloring in there. And again, the Clueless does have a couple other colors in there, like some yellow 10, I think, but it's identical. So the funny part is after tax, shipping, and this product, which, by the way, the shipping has now gone from an astronomical $7.95 that I paid last time to $8.95 this time. The total comes to $40.13 for these two items. If you were to buy Aquarius from ColourPop, which the color is very similar, if not identical, Clueless in a liquid lipstick, plus their shipping and tax, they have a flat rate shipping, the total would come to $16.82. That's a $23.31 price difference for the same exact formula, the same exact product. That's not acceptable to me. Not at all. And do you know why there's a big price difference there? Because clearly ColourPop can manufacture those same exact ingredients for less, is because they have to pay Kylie Jenner because her name is on here. So that's where all that extra money is going for. It's not going for product development. It's not going for better ingredients. It's sure as shit not going for faster customer service. All she's doing is basically lending her name out, which is a brand, to a company that knows, they have the perfect formula now. They know that no matter what it is, that people will wait in line for this. So when they saw the huge response, they cut some more corners and took a good formula and made it cheap. That's what they did. It's not acceptable. So real quick, I'm going to zoom in. I will show you the side that I put the lip balm on. It did help rub it in. The side that I put more on, it looks terrible and cracked. See how this side looks super dry? And that's the balm side. Quickly now, I'm just going to rub balm all over the other side too, because that kind of hurts. I'm going to show you guys, as always, an ingredient breakdown right here of what's on the back of my box versus what's on the ColourPop website to show you the similarities there. A couple of the ingredients are in different order. I also noticed that on the website now that the mattes are available in 8 shades. They have 3 metals, and now they also have 3 glosses. The independent metals don't have a matching liner, but they're selling them for $18. So what that leads me to believe is that they're trying to tell me that this lip pencil is worth $11 to make up the $29 that the kits are. This is a $5 ColourPop pencil formula. 11? No, I don't think so. The article too, I'm going to link below, actually talks about its influential women in the beauty business, and on this article about Laura Nelson, it talks about how her brand blew up out of nowhere due to a glowing recommendation that Kylie Jenner gave the company. So funny how that all works in a circle, right? So she tweets out or talks about on Instagram that they have bomb products, and all of a sudden they blow up, and then she comes out with her own lipstick, and it's all just a giant marketing circle. Which again, that's part of business. You guys know I'm involved in that. I don't have a problem with that. But literally, do not give me the same exact ingredients and mark it up so much more. Like, come on, man. You know why they do that? Read through the comment section, because I guarantee you I will get some preteen idiot telling me, don't pick on her. She's doing the best she can. She's smart. She's being an entrepreneur. It's like, oh my God, these people are getting spoon-fed shit and with a smile on their face, and they're waiting in line for it. You should be mad. I mean, I find it appalling. I do. It came out that Kylie was hanging out at the ColourPop factory, which was actually Spats, which I'll post a picture here. And she was asked if she is using, basically rebranding ColourPop's formula. What Kylie had to say on Instagram under that picture was,
like, literally, so much demand.
Girl, bye. No. Now you do have the same formula. That might have been true then, but it's not now. You're cutting corners and you're making a pretty penny off of it. I think that that's just shitty. So now I want to do a few comparisons for you guys. Here's the original Candy K, okay? I actually did like this formula, and I also liked this color. And now I'm going to put on some of the new Candy K. Wait till that dries and you'll see these colors are not similar. Can you see this? This was the first launch and this is the new launch. I'm going to take right above that. This is Caramello by Stila that I just got. I'm going to show close-up pictures of these as well for you guys. Caramello is more peachy than either one of these. And then originally Truffle by Dose of Colors used to resemble the original Candy K. Here is ColourPop's Clueless, which I'm going to give it a second to dry down. I actually thought that they were going to be identical, which explains why Clueless has a few different ingredients in there, and the color-wise, this Clueless is a little more pink. I really enjoyed the first shade. I don't really care for this. I find it very generic and dupeable. I'm going to leave the link below to Seed Beauty, which talks about owning Spats Lab. They have the branding right on there that you guys can look at yourself. I'll also link those articles that I read where they were citing the fact that they spoke to some ColourPop reps. So I can't say 100% sure because I didn't write those articles, but I'm inclined to believe them. Now, again, I always want to feel like women are empowered and strong and smart. And, you know, I've said it in my last review before. Kylie is drop dead gorgeous. That whole Kardashian family, in my mind, is drop dead gorgeous. But the amount of vapid stupidity that exists in that family is just... I think that when you're in the spotlight for something, you have a greater social responsibility to just be pretty and stupid. I think that even if you're not stupid, that's the image that you portray by that interview I showed and every other pretty much minute that you're alive. And you know what? She doesn't have to be anymore if she doesn't want to be. But when she's not, that opens her up to criticism by self-righteous assholes like me. Just like when I get criticism from some of you about my hair, my makeup, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Fair game. What I'll hope for her is that she's just young and stupid and she'll grow up. Given her mother and her sister, there's a decent possibility that that will not happen. So I picked this up to review for you guys because you did ask me to review the new formula, and I can now officially say I'm washing my hands of this situation. I do not want to spend any more money with this family. I just don't. It's ridiculous. Just buy ColourPop for like a third of the price. So I ordered these on 4/11. On 4/16, I got a notification that it had shipped. On 4/20, they were delivered. In all fairness, they did improve their packaging this time. Instead of just a cardboard box with nothing in it, which is what I got last time, at least this has some foam in there. You got this ugly grill thing. Who cares? Get an invoice and some padding. I mean, still doesn't justify $8.95 for how long it took and all of that. I just, no. Especially when you know ColourPop has flat rate shipping, so she's basically charging double the shipping. It doesn't make sense to me. There's no possible way that you could look at both ingredients and even try to tell me. I've tried Kylie Jenner's lip kits and I've tried ColourPop, and I prefer Kylie Jenner's because they wear better. Perceived value, you're telling yourself that they wear different. They're not. They're the same. I feel like I'm trying to tell little kids that Santa doesn't exist or something. I don't know. If you enjoy spending the money with Kylie, you like supporting her, you admire her, by all means. I mean, obviously, everyone is free to do what they want with their own money. I'm just trying to show you guys how frivolous it is to spend your money on the exact same thing that you could get elsewhere cheaper. Well, there are a few ingredient differences in the exact order of the formula. I will say they are extremely similar to the ColourPop Ultra Matte. I mean, identical ingredients, but since the formula is in a different order, it does slightly affect the wear to me, where I actually preferred the ColourPop Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks over these. So these were dry. I did eat, again, a quesadilla, and I still had a decent amount on my lips. I drank some lemonade out of a straw. I had a water out of a straw. I did not notice it to be on my straw, and I did not get this on my chin. These still will be in the green zone for me because you can make them work. I find it works best if you put the smallest amount on. If you really dip it in and go on thick, it's not going to wear well. I think that this was a huge downgrade from the original formula. I will not buy any more ever from these, and I honestly can't recommend them given the price and just the overall ethics of the company by selling the same ingredients for significantly more. I don't like that. These don't really layer well. They'll look dry, but the side with the balm did go on, but that's going to make them not matte anymore and transfer. I'm going to move these down to the new number 18 and bump everything Beauty Bar Baby and down. The reason for that is because I would put these right under the ColourPop, but because of the price, no. Because of the color selection, no. Because of the shipping time, no. And because there is a slight variation in the order of the ingredients that is tweaking the wear slightly to me. Again, they did last through everything I was eating. This was just a standalone product, I would understand, but knowing how these companies are affiliated, I find it disgusting. One thing I did want to address is I don't have any facts on this, but 2 times I was recently sent a brand new debit card. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I spoke about this. I did read that there was a breach and people's private information was leaked on Kylie's website. According to them, it just was names and information. It wasn't credit card information. I don't know what part of that is true. I have heard reports that people had money stolen, bank accounts drained. Again, that's something that's typically with hackers. They monitor for high traffic volume times. I don't think that that's on them. And again, I know that brands normally don't admit to that. But be aware of that. Check your bank accounts. You can never be too safe. After one purchase with ColourPop and one purchase with the Kylie Jenner lip kits, I received 2 new debit cards within a month of each other. And my bank just sent me a statement saying, recently a retailer that I was shopping at had been compromised, and so they just sent me out a new one. So I hope you guys found this review helpful. I hope you laughed a little bit instead of having a stick up your butt and getting all bent out of shape. It's just a joke. So is that, family. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.